Okay, so we're gonna talk about how you can get your dealer's license in Georgia. Can't tell you about any other states because we got our dealer's license in Georgia. They didn't get it in any other state. Every other state is kind of different. Georgia has some very strict and crazy rules when it comes to their dealer license and getting everything set up. So we're gonna go over that. We're gonna talk about the best way to do it and the quickest and easiest way to do it. So let's get started. You know, the first thing you're gonna need, I would say, get with an association. Association is pretty good to get with. They'll be able to help you with your paperwork and get everything going and set up with it. You'll actually pay about maybe $200 to $250 just to get with an association. They'll help you with any questions and stuff. Georgia has a seminar that you have to get with. You have to do a seminar. It's like a 4-hour seminar. You're there all day. Well, 4 hours isn't all day, but I feel like it's all day. Now, before you go take this seminar, this is like the last thing you really have to do. So you don't really have to worry too much about the seminar. I wouldn't worry too much about the seminar at all. I would let that be like the last thing on your checklist. What you need, though, you need a checklist. And on your checklist, you're going to need to be able to have sort of like some blocks and accountability of what you want to do and how fast you want to do this. Now, I am going to tell you straight up 100% what it's going to take to do this. It's really simple. It's going to take money. You ain't got no money. You know, you may not want to do this right now. And you should save up. I say save up about a year, maybe a year and a half. I actually saved up $17,000 and I was able to get started that way. Not everybody's gonna be able to save up $17,000, but you need about $17,000 to $20,000. Honestly, you need about $40,000. But what you want to do is get out there and start selling. And you want to be legal. You want to have your license and everything like that. You don't want to go out here and start flipping cars. There's no reason, and it's not even legal. You know, people will tell you, oh, this is legal to do this. It's legal to flip cars. It's not legal. They just trying to catch you. That's all that is. You sell more than one car in a year, the whole 5 car, you can sell 5 cars. That isn't true. It's illegal in Georgia. You cannot sell more than, if they catch you selling more than up to 3 in 1 year, that's gonna look like you trying to be a dealer without the proper licenses, and that's how they catch you. So you do want to be legal. That's the first thing. Number 2, save your money. You want to save your money up. Like I say, $17,000 to $20,000 is good to start off with. I would start off with that. And then, because what it's going to take is, it's only like $130 to get the license. But getting the license isn't your main problem. In Georgia, you have to have everything already set up and ready to go. You have to have an office or lot, phone. You have to have insurance. And you have to have a surety bond already set up. Now, surety bond in Georgia, and I keep preferencing this in Georgia because I'm not sure about any other state with it, but I know in Georgia, your surety bond is $35,000. Now, the good thing is you don't have to pay the whole $35,000. You only have to pay 10% of that if you have bad credit. Now, if you have great credit, you may have to pay $100, $200, $300. If your credit was like mine, you have to pay $3,500. And $3,500 ain't no joke. But that comes out of your 17. So that's $3,500 with that. Then, and we're going to do this on a whiteboard too. When I get to the office, we'll do this on a whiteboard. And once you've done your $3,500, you let's just say you got horrible credit. Credit sucks. It's like mine. It's garbage. All right. So you're gonna do the 10%. So you'll probably pay about $1,300 down, and then they'll do the rest in payments. These may be about $650, $670 payments that you got to do, and each month. And you probably, you add it up. I don't have a calculator on me now, but you add it up maybe like 3-4 months worth of payments. Once you knock that out, you have to get your insurance, which is your general liability, your garage insurance. My garage insurance is about $200, which you see if you can find something for about $150. It's gonna be about $150 to $200. You're not gonna do a whole lot of shopping around when it comes to that, because they all use the same people. One quote is gonna be the same quote anywhere you go, so it's not gonna be anything different from the quotes. Next thing, you get your phone service. They want to see a bill that you want to got a real phone service. They act real crazy about, oh, we don't want you to use your cell phone, but then you just forward all your stuff to your cell phone anyway. It makes no sense. So you get your $75 or $50 phone service, roll with that. After you do that, you're going to have to wait 2 to 3 weeks. Take in mind, you still got to pay for all this stuff. I would not encourage anybody to try to do this part-time. So you may be saying to yourself, okay, I can do this part-time. I'll just do a part-time. You know what? Let's take a look at this car. Hope you can see that. You probably couldn't. I don't know. I would hate to point cameras at people and just be like looking at us weird. Okay, so back. I'm a Libra, so I'm gonna go up and down with the conversations. Just ride with it. Just ride with it. Okay. So you want? Where were we? Now, where were we? Okay. So insurance, the general liability insurance. Okay, you want to get the general liability insurance. Now, working part. Doing this part-time, trying to do this with a job. Can you do this with a job? I'm optimistic with everything, but I've been doing this for 1.5 years, and being in business for 1.5 years, you cannot successfully do this with a job. Reason why, you got to go get inventory. You got to go check inventory. You got a 9 to 5, you got to get up in the morning, you got to go to that 9 to 5. When you going to go and check and do these cars? You're going to do it on the weekend? A lot of these places are closed on the weekend. They're Monday through Friday. The auction for you to be able to get your inventory, that is, sometimes they happen in the morning. With Georgia, you got 3 days normally. No, I'm sorry. You got all week. Different auctions do different things. You got all week to go and get cars, but it's mainly gonna be in the morning time. So you're not gonna have a chance to get that. You're gonna have to buy online, and the problems with buying online, you want to get there and crank things up. Manheim has a very good system where you can go online, you can buy online, and they have different ratings that they give. They call them conditioning reports. You can get a conditioning report online and be able to use that, and that really helps a lot when it comes to being able to see what a car value is and everything. See what's wrong with the car, not the car value, I'm sorry. Seeing what's wrong with the car and things like that. So do it. You should definitely want to do this, but you don't want to do it with a job. You want to be able to save up, and you want to save up for I would say a year or 2 years. Save up. If you can get close to $20,000, you should. Because once you've gotten everything set up and you've paid for everything, you still got to go get inventory. Like, how you going to go get inventory now? You ain't got no money. You got to go get inventory. You ain't got no inventory. You ain't going to live. You got to make it through that first. You got to make it through the first year. And you're going to have your ups and your downs with making it through that first year. Because you got to factor in how many cars it's going to take for you to sell per month. For you to stay alive. Your goal is simple. Stay alive. That's the main goal. Stay alive in that first year. How many cars is it going to take? Now, when I started out, I'm going to give you the ups and downs and what I did right and what I did wrong. What I did right, I started. That was right. I hate when people put stuff on their car. Advertisements on their car that don't look right. I hate that. Just don't do it. Don't do it at all. First thing I did right, I started. That's the best thing you should do. You should start. That's your first thing. I did not buy enough cars at one time. I had about $7,000 saved up from that. So it took all about 10 to get everything going. And then after I got everything going with that 10, I had about 7 left. That 7, I went out and I bought one car at a time. Wrong. Don't buy one car at a time. Don't buy 2 cars at a time. You need to add up how many cars it takes for you to maintain and to make it. My office, all my expenses plus the house, the family stuff, all of that costs about 4 car sales at 80% a month to be able to do. Now, if you got any questions about how to start, how to get this thing going, comment, put it in the section. I'll take a look at it. I need a shave. So, the next few videos probably be after I get a haircut. Because I'm vain, I'm a Libra. But, yeah, put the comments in there in the section. And I'll definitely be able to answer those with it. Like I said, I've been doing this for a year and a half. Other videos that we're going to do, we're going to go to the auction. We're going to see how the auction goes. I'm going to show you on a whiteboard how to add up your money, how to stock your inventory, and how to use that best for you. So that's it. It's the first video. We'll have more.